what can I do? I think I'll just move this way. Uh-huh. Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. AM KALKI. I call on our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give me clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. I wanted to show you this. Now this is what the rapture looks like. That's all of it. There's another part to it. But that's not important, and it's happening since 7 minutes past 12 this morning. You have the gift of divine discernment. You know? I see I have a lot of imposters, so I made a note there. If anyone else says they are KALKI, use your divine discernment. Do your research. Think about it. And not only to that, to things that matter to you too. Oh, beloved, use your divine discernment. Because this is the outcome. Like it's staring you in the face, like I've observed since I started typing my book, which I've written over a period of maybe 6 months. I've heard clips where they actually quote from it already. And then I look at today's reading and I see unknown spirit of mercy and compassion, and I'm not feeling like that. In fact, I'm feeling differently. So use your divine discernment so that you make realistic decisions based on facts and evidence. Because I don't like to generalize, I name one by one by one by one. So everything is a loss for them and a heavy liability. It is. So it makes me wonder now, where's my more compassionate and empathetic being? But there's a time for everything, eh? 10 months, 11 months was long enough to test this spirit. But as for the divine brotherhood of man, you will never be subjected to erasure because you are on the inside of our beloved Creator's heart. Only those on the outside, they were saved, they were brought from there to here, but on the outside. Okay, radiant. I'm grateful now that I'm a more compassionate and empathetic being. In radiant. Maybe you're radiating this now because you're grateful that our Creator finally came through for us, ascended the planet and did all that. So you're free now. You can just be your lovely self. You don't need a loser to tell you you are a winner, because you will observe that only losers will tell you you can't. So that's how you know where you are, and that's how you use your discernment. I'm not talking about taking stupid risk now. I'm talking whatever our Creator planted in you that you want to pursue. It's realistic, and you're overflowing with that now. But you have discernment to see who's not just using you, trying to capitalize off you, trying to pretend that it's them. But our Creator always has a fail-safe. We are works in progress. We're not getting calmer. We're nothing like that. We're just elevating from grade 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 so that we can mature. And part of maturing is having divine discernment, a realistic perspective about yourself and your environment. And I can see that you have been choosing to be more compassionate and empathetic. But it's safe to do so now because you have discernment. You can see who are the wolves. The condemned will tell you why your plans won't work and then sabotage you. However, our beloved Creator and the divine brotherhood of man will encourage you to embrace every step. Our Creator is not saying every step is perfect. He's saying every step is an improvement. Our beloved Creator, thank you for sharing your divine discernment with us. Keep your promises to yourself begin here. So you are committed. You are committed to what is important to you. And not only to you. You are helping others in the same way, but in this type of way. It's good to keep your promises to yourself. It's just part of the process. Our flaws are opportunities for self-mastery. It's nice that it came out together because flaws are not a crime. It's just something to be observed and then to fix. Because you can't be on the same toxic loop of saying why it can't work. Then you're the toxic one. You have to say, okay, I see this is that. Now you pull miracles out of thin air is when you speak to our Creator and you discuss this problem. You say, I need a solution like this, like that, like this, like that. Just right. You will do this until you're just right. Because we do actually get to a point where we graduate from Earth School. Then you will glow and have great this and that authority. So in order to become Mr. Right, whether you're male or female, you have to be Mr. Wrong for a few times. And then you say, okay, this is for me, this is not for me. That's how you hone your divine discernment. And this is why you can develop more compassion and empathy for others, because you understand the beginning stages and phases of improving our hearts and minds and projects and relations. Our Creator brings you great honor when you are willing to grow. When you understand your divinity and your humanity, when you understand that we grow into our mastery. Because we are a work in progress. We're learning stuff here. We're getting depth of understanding. And you're definitely winning because your word is your bond. So now our Creator is proud of you. And whatever you're doing is going to bring you great honor. Spirit of mercy. Now, I was like this for my whole life up until now this week when I see the libel and plagiarism. So I have to discuss this with our beloved Creator. But then I really went off on a tangent. That's why I said I must always stay calm. Now the rapture has begun. I'm just thinking the rapture has begun, and now you won't even notice those who are gone, and new people will come into your life. Those that share your values, those that, if they wanted it, would have asked, because that is human decency and respect. Not invade and steal and then make it my own, or be an imposter. Tashvadanya. So much for the spirit of mercy, but that you have to work out with our Creator, because the spirit of mercy is not infinitely. The spirit of mercy is, listen, uh, you off track here. You off. You need to get back on track. I understand it is a process. I'm trying to bear with you. Right? Having compassion and empathy for the transition. However, I can see that you want to make a fool of me. So now you are a fool. So we can't allow people to take advantage of us. That is a lack of discernment. Because we've given them enough time and enough time. So anyway, the people coming back or people coming into your sphere is going to be kindred. You are going to have a lot of fun with them and share a lot of values. Our beloved Creator, I see a Creator's appearing tonight again. Divine guidance. Now this is when we speak with our beloved Creator. Then He tells us, now say my Creator, I see this plagiarism and this, that, and that, and that. And then He said to me, what would you like? So I said, what I'd like. So you're following your divine guidance. So you don't have to feel bad now, because what you are doing is being merciful to yourself too. How can you keep on showing mercy to a dog that is biting you? Does it make sense? That's where your divine discernment comes in. Challenge is how you communicate this, but you communicate in truth and bluntly. You can use like a spirit of mercy, but it would be a lack of integrity because you're not feeling that. So this is when we communicate with our Creator, our light and our dark, so that the divine guidance we will understand clearly, because we kind of like, what did the word spoke our heart. You're doing the right thing because you are in divine alignment. Our Creator is answering you. He's saying, yes, use your discernment. They had more than enough time. So now, this will bring you honor. In your subconscious mind, you're on the right track. That's why I told you we were filtered into 3 layers: the condemned, those at mercy, which are on the outside of the heart of our beloved Creator, who steps out of line, they just get erased. So you call it the rapture, I call it erasure. Our Creator is siding with you because you put in the work, you followed the divine guidance, you spoke your heart as truthfully, as bluntly, as whatever way, and you got the alignment. Now you're in your destiny. What to expect? Truth. So, you see, when we deal with the reality of, yes, we're not perfect, yes, we must grow, yes, we must be compassionate and empathetic, but you need discernment. Our beloved Creator of heaven and earth, are you feeling? You're feeling like you've put in so much time, energy, and effort like me. But fortunately for you, lying and stealing is led to eternal condemnation, so their fate is sealed. You don't have to worry or get upset. And another thing is, our beloved Creator's front center on the battlefield. So, is what it is, eh? Around you. Now these leeches that are busted now because they gave off the impression that they were there. And it turns out they're not that, they were imposters. They're quiet as mice, they want to move away quietly. I said you can run, but you can't hide. Our beloved Creator, you see divine law, because you have divine favor. The way the law applies to you is different to the way the law applies to the wicked. But it's the same law. You're fully aware of the light and dark. I said you were expressing yourself like this, and because you were so realistic and acknowledging all your flaws and all that stuff, you now have the discernment, and you know exactly what to do in which circumstance, because we indoctrinated to show mercy, but you don't show mercy to someone that is toxic and deliberately abusive. We can't say wrong is right. Wrong is wrong and right is right. So all I can say is they did it to themselves. What to expect? Our creators front center on the battlefield. Don't mess with our beloved creator. If I say so, it is so. Because I'm Kalki. So, this is an interesting reading. Use your divine discernment. Know yourself. Know who to be compassionate and empathetic towards. And acknowledge the darkness within yourself and others. And discern. Will you bring our beloved Creator honor through your actions? Or will you just cast your pearls before swine? So, thank you, our beloved Creator, for your divine guidance. You are worthy to be praised. You are the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.